In a world like none other, there comes one man in search of plastic, in search of cons. He is known as Plasticon. Join him as he brings toys from another dimension to a household near you.
Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover the generation, I guess you guys can call Generation 2 G.I. Joe because it was 90s. This is 93, 94. Ninja Cycle. Here's the Ninja Cycle. And here I am knocking off the bits and pieces because, you know, blue plastic has never been our friend. But anyway, let's go ahead and take the gun portion here off and show you guys that. The gun's got a nice little decal there on the side here, like a cautionary decal, and it's got the Ninja Force logo right there, which I love that Ninja Force logo. By the way, I love this color. This color makes my eyes giggle. Every time I see this, I think of G2 Devastator, because G2 Devastator is really close to this orange, and I love it. It's like an orangish, yellow, just pinkish. It's such a weird color, and I love it. I don't know what it is. It's coral. I know some people out there call it coral. I like it. It's cool. Got these huge marine guns, or not guns, but missiles, and they do just peg right in. They do have the little dumbbell that every G.I. Joe vehicle ever had, and it's really neat. And this is like a little spring-loaded mechanism, so you just push it in, and this thing fires. I'm saying this thing, it fires, and it fires hard, which is cool. We like missiles. We like the pew-pew thing, so here we go. Let's pew again. Jeez. Take someone's eye out with that thing. Love it, though. Don't care. I do like it. Anyway, let's take a look at that motorcycle. Taking a closer look at the motorcycle itself, it's got some really, really nice detail. I like how it's got all this kind of rough texture going on through here, so that way it's, you know, it's kind of where the person would actually sit that's going to operate the bike. It's got this kind of foot panel here. It's got some really nice detail here in the back where you can see a little bit of the greeblies. You can see where the blue plastic suffered here on mine where it had snapped off. These things are notorious when you do get them for these front forks here to be broke off because you actually have to separate them to put this wheel on. If it wasn't done back in the day, you're probably not going to be able to get it put on there now. But anyway, getting into the back's got these rubber tires, which are kind of cool. So it does roll really, really well. It does supposed to have like a rip cord that you're supposed to be able to put between here to pull it and then cause it to like run really fast. I would never do that with this one here because of the blue plastic situation. Blue plastic is not a friendly thing to run into walls. It will shatter basically like glass sometimes. It does happen to have the Ninja Force logo there on the top. I did not apply these stickers. So these stickers were already applied when I got it, but it does have the G.I. Joe logo there on the back and here, and then a few more. But the cannon assembly is supposed to just attach here on the side, much like the old G.I. Joe motorbike actually had. And mine holds on there okay. It's not the best. It does have this little wheel down here, so that way it's supposed to keep it from just falling over sideways. Which, to be honest, if you got this back tire the way it's set up, it'll set up just fine with or without this. But there are a few variants of this same bike that was released later on in the Mortal Kombat line. They actually did a black version of this. It's got red wheels, I believe. Same bike, same molded style. Probably have better luck getting hold of one of those than you would one of these, not broken. You can actually see I have a little bit of a stress mark here actually on the handle on mine, but that's okay. these bikes are very difficult to come across. Now, Snake Eyes supposed to fit on this bike because it's supposed to be his bike. Unfortunately, that really doesn't work very well because he's got those types of legs that don't actually spread apart. I can get mine to sit on there kind of like this, which is cool, you know, but it may put a little bit of stress on his waist joint a little bit. The thing is, you have to remember the way these were not designed in mind of actual T-bar. They were just your straight forward kick and straight backward kick figures. So if you're wanting to actually fit a figure on there the correct way, you're probably going to end up having to use, I'm going to have Dr. Mindbender here demonstrate for us. Although he would never use this bike. Not intentionally, he wouldn't. But a normal figure does fit really, really well on it, just fine. It doesn't really have that much of a problem. But if you're crazy like I am, because you know, this is plastic on, take an Action Master and put an Action Master on this bike. Now we're talking. Now see, Action Masters actually have the T-bar, so they have ability to actually sit. And what's crazy is the way their fists are actually designed, they probably could fit in there a lot easier and hold the handlebars better. But it just works. I don't know what you guys think of this, but that is gnarly. I don't care what anybody says, you have a Transformer driving a motorcycle. Like, come on. You can't tell me that isn't cool. If you're not a fan of him, well, let's try good old Grimlock here. See how Grimlock looks on the bike. You know, Grimlock would probably ride a bicycle, or not a bicycle, but a motorbike, because he's already rugged as it is. I'll move this out of the way. That way I can kind of show you how well they do sit on there. Action Masters sit on these things amazingly. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever tried this before. If you have, cool. But look at this. You can't tell me that isn't cool, because it is. This is gnarly. I've actually thought about repainting this Grimlock as the unreleased tiger striped colored one, because it'd be kind of cool to have a tiger striped Action Master Grimlock. I always thought it would be. But, I don't know, I might do that in the future. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should do. Do that, or maybe just making the turquoise blue one or something like that. Because I happen to have a G2 Grimlock, and I don't necessarily need to do that, but it's just something kind of funny. Only can I get this to sit in there the way I normally do. There we go. There you go. Got the whole ensemble going on there. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been a quick review of the Ninja Cycle, because the Ninja Cycle is awesome, very underrated toy. Like I said, if you can't find this version that's unbroken, there is a Street Fighter version out there that's black with red wheels. Check that one out. If you want to get it and just customize it to be this one, you can. I don't see any reason why you couldn't, because this piece here, pretty common to find this. It's pretty common to find the wheels. But as for the whole hull of this thing, the husk, since it's blue plastic, that blue plastic is not very fun for well, not fun for collectors, definitely not fun for play. Great for display, but hey, you know, that's what we're, you know, us collectors get into. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This is me, signing off. I'll see you guys around. I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye!